A few months ago, I thought Asterix was dead. Years of work, hundreds of hours, countless sacrifices, and for a moment, I genuinely thought it was over. I had no money, no consistent income, and the brand I'd spent years building had completely stalled. But this week, everything changed. I got two jobs, I'm turning 18, and I'm restarting my clothing brand from scratch. But this time, I'm documenting everything. The branding, the mistakes, the growth, and the process. Because I genuinely believe most people don't understand what it actually takes to build a real brand. And maybe this is the beginning of something much bigger. Well, this is my story. On the 3rd of September 2025, I made the greatest achievement of my life. Standing in front of hundreds of people, I launched my clothing brand. A project that took years of learning, research, and countless iterations just to prepare for the moment of truth. I wanted to stand out. I wanted to do something different. So instead of launching with a first drop, I pitched my launch to hundreds of people with no plans of selling, but to share my delusional idea of building $1 billion brand. That move didn't make me rich, but it built my name. I was recognized and news spread to a minority of the city that a 17-year-old kid had started a brand. That sparked something in me. It boosted my confidence and made me realize that nonentities can build status. The fact that I could bring whatever I had in my head to life as a one-man army was the greatest motivation to keep me going. So I kept building. I sacrificed my sleep almost every night just to get better at pitching, creating content, designing, and it all went good until everything came crashing to the ground. I failed. And what I failed to realize is that a brand is not a business, so I stopped. I couldn't fund it anymore. I had no source of income to push Asterix. I had the vision, I had the dream, but no structure. No resources, or even consistency to build what I saw in my head. So I paused. I took a pause that would determine if my dreams were crushed or I would have the greatest comeback of my life. I learned about branding. I learned how to build a business. I also learned how to be disciplined and build something that actually lasts. I even decided to build a brand builders academy, and all I had was my knowledge and a failing brand, with the hope that someone would believe in me. But that still went down the drain. And just as I was about to quit, a guy from another city reached out to me and said, "Please, can I talk to you about branding? I want to learn and I want you to be my coach." I was filled with so much joy and I knew this was my chance to build something real. With all the knowledge I had acquired, we started 2 days after and we started grinding for months. I taught him everything he needed to know to build a successful clothing brand. I even went ahead to teach him design, and as a bonus, I worked with him while he designed his very first piece. I fell in love with his brand and even started questioning mine. I questioned my journey. I questioned whether Asterix was even worth continuing. But as his mentor, I sucked it all in and helped him. I helped him build his brand like it was mine. My personal goal was to be fulfilled that the very first student of ASTRIXWRLD was able to build a successful clothing brand. And today, that student is the owner of Retry. At this point, I knew it was time to get back in the game. Now, I'm 18. I've gotten 2 jobs, I've invested in my setup, and I'm rebuilding from the ground up. This time, I'm not just building a clothing brand, I'm building ASTRIXWRLD. I realized there are thousands of creators, designers, and founders trying to build something from nothing. So instead of building alone, I'm gonna be building with you guys to carry everyone along and to show the world that non-entities can build status. I'm documenting my entire journey while teaching branding, design, and scaling. Maybe it takes 5 years, maybe it takes 10. But one day, I want ASTRIXWRLD to become a place where creators and brand builders can learn everything they need to build something meaningful. Right now, I have no guarantees, no investors, no massive audience, just a vision, asterisk, and a camera. And a year from now, I'll look back at this video and see how far everything came. So if you're building something too, welcome to ASTRIXWRLD. Let's build.